welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind, their energy toward you, all 12 signs, so Aries through to Pisces. Timestamps will be in the description box below. I'm not doing it in the comments anymore, only the description. We're going to see how they see you, how they feel about you, what they could be hiding or just not saying at this time, and what their next action is toward you. I am also accepting personal readings. Information for that is down in the description box below as well. I think my cheapest reading is like one question for $30 or something like that. It'll be pre-recorded and it'll be sent to you. I appreciate everyone who has booked a personal reading with me. And yeah, let's get started. Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you on the person on your mind. We're going to see their energy toward you. We're going to see how they see you, how they feel about you, what they could be hiding, and their next action toward you in the near future. So let's get into it. So they're actually already shuffled for Aries. So we're just going to start. So how they see you. We have the Three of Cups reversed. So they could see you, Aries, as a little messy, a little gossipy, maybe full of drama. Don't shoot the messenger. This is just how they may see you. If you are a masculine energy, then they see you as this King of Cups archetype, where you love them. They can tell that you love them quite a bit. You might not be like emotional, right? But you still hold space for their emotions. If you are a feminine interested in masculine energy, then you have a King of Cups here, in a water sign, so a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that is very much in love with you. Could be any sign though. And then we have the Page of Cups. Well, so there's a lot of emotion here. Aries, they see you as somebody who holds a lot of emotion and wants to express it. I'm going to clarify that Three of Cups. Tell me, okay. Oh, the wheel. So it feels like, especially with that Six of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck, there was something in the past where, it's not even giving me third party with that Three of Cups reversed or messiness or anything like that. It's giving me this energy of one of you not really wanting to reconcile or one of you not really wanting anything to do with the other. But with that Wheel of Fortune there that is clarifying it, something here is changing, and it's like in a divine way. Something shifted in the two of your guys' connection recently to where you can come together and you can maybe even just be friends, but I'm getting a lot more than that, especially with that King of Cups, Page of Cups. There is somebody here, if you're interested in masculine energy, that loves you a lot. If you're a masculine interested in feminine energy, I feel like you are being vulnerable. You are showing up in a way that is shifting their mindset to be like, maybe I do want to get back together with this person, or I do want to socialize with this person, or I do want, to let go of the past in some way. I do feel like this is like a past person. Like you have some history with this person that might not be the best with that Six of Cups reversed. Could be some grudges that you're holding as well. Let's see how they feel about you, the world. So they feel like the two of you have, I feel like I might be speaking to a masculine, but I don't know. So with the world there, they feel like the two of you had some sort of an accomplishment, some sort of a cycle recently ended between the two of you, but I feel like it was in a good way. With the King of Swords reversed, there could be, some sort of like no words really being spoken yet about maybe, true emotion, because it's right under that King of Cups. Like I said, like the King of Cups doesn't it's not like the Knight of Cups, right? They're not very like expressive with their emotions. They're very inward with them. So that's sort of what that King of Swords is in the reverse is giving me. Like there is a lot of emotion that you or this person has. Whoever the masculine is, they seem to have a lot of emotion. And they might even feel with that Sun reverse that not having you in their life, like, makes them unhappy, Aries. Like, as like cliche as that is, that's literally what I'm getting with that Sun reversed. And it's almost like with that world there, they have a real, it's interesting you have the world and the wheel. Like, that gives me like extreme, like something so divine between the two of you. The Sun reversed, like, they feel like something is missing in their life. I don't know if the two of you aren't speaking with that world as well or what that is. Can you tell me about the Sun reverse? Why is it reversed? The Queen of Wands reverse? Well, that very much could be you, Aries. They could feel like, maybe you stopped pursuing them. Maybe you stopped taking action toward them. Maybe they feel like you are angry or jealous or demanding. Or simply with that Queen of Wands reverse, it just is giving me you're not taking any action, and it's making this person very sad. Let's see what they could be hiding. So, sorry, I'm eating. I don't even know why I got this storyline. So what they could be hiding, it's almost like they know that they want to be this emperor archetype, right? But they're like stuck in this Knight of Wands energy. And with that Death reverse, it's almost like they have it in their like subconscious mind, like, I want to be this emperor. Like, that's who I want to be. I want to show up for my kids. I want to show up for my business. I want to, be the best partner, husband, person I can be, right? But with that Death reverse, they're not willing to make the necessary changes in order to get that. Give me one on that Death reversed. And that's what they're hiding, Aries. This is what they're hiding. Yeah, it's like they don't have the fight in them with that Seven of Wands reversed. They don't have, like, they feel intimidated for some reason to make a change. They're just like, this Knight of Wands, this feels comfortable to me. This in and out, spontaneous, flighty, not taking life serious energy. That feels easier right now. Tell me what's their next action toward Aries. A lot of reminiscing, a lot of getting over some sort of past, something that went on between the two of you. This person is healing, Aries, with that Three of Swords reverse. Six of Cups, they could be really thinking about you as well. Maybe you have children with this person, maybe not. They could just be thinking about the good memories that went on between the two of you. With that Six of Swords, it's like the two of you are moving on, like, into calmer waters, or this person is with you. So like the 6 comes after the 5, so we're no longer in this conflict mode. If the two of you were in conflict or something like that. Tell me one more on the 6 of Swords. Where are we headed with Aries? Where's this person headed? Investing with that 7 of Pentacles. Waiting on their seeds to grow. You know, I feel like they put in a lot of work with you, or they're trying to. You see his face, how he's like admiring what he has built. That's sort of what I'm getting. Like, it's sort of like this, like, wow, I put in a lot of work, I put in a lot of energy, like, I want to see where this goes. But they're being patient while they do so. Let's get some advice. What do you want Aries to know about this person? Or just their love life in general? Stay optimistic about your love life. And then we have give your relationship a chance. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we have work on your partnership. What else do you want Aries to know, Spirit? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I feel like you could have children with this person, Aries. If you don't, this card just talks about, you know, giving something a chance, like you're safe to love, or something like that. And then we have don't let your past hold you back. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I love it. I love it. That's what I have for you, though, Aries. I hope it resonated for you in some way. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now. Going to move on now to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Okay. So we are going to do your person's energy toward you, how they see you, how they feel about you, what they could be hiding, and what is their next action. So let's get into it. All right. So how they see you. Okay. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Wands. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Well, they see you returning to them. They see you as taking action from your emotion. Maybe even offering them something from your emotion. They see you in this Queen of Wands energy, so very attractive, you know, very confident, very alluring. With that Eight of Cups reversed, it could feel like, you know, you're just returning to them from the past because you can't seem to, like, get over them. That's how they see you. I don't think it's a bad energy at all, Taurus. All right, let's see. Let's see how they feel about you. Okay, Ace of Cups. So they are, like, overwhelmed with emotion at this time. They, you know, have the butterflies about you, Taurus. They feel like, you know, you're offering something to them that they feel like is, like, you know, once in a lifetime. Just like giddy, and I don't know, they're in love. They are in love with you. They feel in love with you. Two of Swords. They feel like maybe the two of you could be like avoiding something, or they could be avoiding something to do with your guys' connection. And it could be something about Judgment reverse. So something about like a higher level decision. Maybe they're not quite, um, maybe they don't really, it's almost giving me the energy of like the two of you are in love, but there's like an elephant in the room or something like that. Like, it's going to be different for all of you, but I, sort of like an example could be two of you had a fight and it was a pretty big one. So the two of you separated for a while. And I don't know if you did something wrong or this person did something wrong. But you decide, I'm going to return to this person, even though, maybe they, did something I didn't like, or I did something they didn't like, whatever, it's in the past. Um, but it's almost like this person's like, yeah, I love this person, but I'm going to avoid, um, it's not even avoidance though, because the Two of Swords is they know it, but it's almost like they're trying to like keep the peace. So they're not going to talk about it, about what happened between the two of you. That's sort of what I'm getting. Let's see what they could be hiding. Something financial, maybe codependent. Five of Swords, okay. And the Strength reversed. There's something to do, Taurus, with this person. I don't know if they struggle financially or they have a little bit of like a codependency thing. But with that Five of Swords there, they could be like a little like manipulative in getting what they want out of like vulnerability, because this is what they're not telling you, okay? So this is what they're hiding, right? So it's almost like, okay, I want Taurus and I'm like determined to get Taurus. So it's almost like they use like deceptive maneuvers of like vulnerability or something like that, or not feeling enough in order to keep you. It's almost like, it's almost like a situation where like somebody's like, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to like describe this. It's almost like where this person knows like, oh, like Taurus is it. Like, Taurus is the whole package, right? And I have to have them. So in order to keep this person, let's get one on the Strength reverse, but in order to keep this person, I will, oh, I don't even know. It's like use some sort of manipulation, like almost like I, oh, like Taurus, I'm homeless and, I don't know, my brother kicked me out, my mom kicked me out, and my friend kicked me out. Can I, you love me, right? Like, can I stay with you? I don't know. Four of Pentacles, yeah, but it's almost in a way, it seems like it has something to do with finances or something. Like this person is trying to like be vulnerable about like be hanging on to you or their finances or something. The example I wanted to give, like I don't want to say, so it was hard for me to come up with something else. It's like whenever you go to break up with somebody and they like do say anything to keep you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's sort of what it's giving me. I don't know. What's their next action toward you? The Chariot reverse could be dealing with a Cancer. I also have Leo here, Scorpio. Oh my God. This is their next action. Oh man. Tell me about the Chariot reverse. This could go two ways. I'd be very, very cautious, Taurus, around this person. In the near future, this person could try to force something in order to avoid an ending with you. And it's some sort of like bad like energy, like bad karma, um bad turn of events, something like that. I don't know. The Chariot reverse could be very forceful. And with the wheel reversed, like the wheel in the upright is sort of like, okay, like whatever happens happens. The wheel in the reversed is like clinging on to control. So I don't know if this person is trying to force you to stay with them out of control, trying to avoid some sort of ending out of control, or this person betrayed you and then now they're trying to sneakily still force you to be with them, but pretending like they didn't betray you, or like trying to lie. Like, I don't even know what this, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it, Taurus. I'm sorry. I don't. What source is advice? There's some sort of reconciliation here very soon. If that's something you're interested in. Work through your fears and surrender to the divine. That's your advice. Work through your fears, surrender to the divine. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you could take something from this. I wish it could have been a little bit better of a reading, but that was not my favorite reading. I'm not sorry. I might have to stage my cards after that. Thanks, Taurus. If you did enjoy this, if it resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna sage. Not awful energy. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. At least Taurus is in the Queen of Wands. Looking good. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna move on to Gemini. Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind. We're going to see their energy toward you. So let's get started. Just have to shuffle. I'm going to cleanse my cards after Taurus's reading because it was a little crazy. All right. For Geminis. right. Let's see how they see you, Gemini. Three of Cups reverse. There could be drama, or they could feel like you're dealing with a third party. Queen of Wands, okay. And Temperance reverse. They could feel like you're a little off balance at this time. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. They could find you very attractive. They could feel like you are, maybe you're in the gym right now. Maybe you're, taking care of yourself. That Three of Cups reverse, they feel like you're not really interested in reconciling with them. They feel like maybe you have, third party influences. So maybe you're talking to, other people, or you're just not really willing to like socialize with them at this time. But that Temperance reverse, they could feel like your life is just a little off balance, or it just feels very chaotic. Okay, let's keep going. How they feel about you. The Nine of Cups reversed. They could feel like they're not really getting what it is that they want right now. They sort of are in this selfish era. The Hierophant reverse. They're being very stubborn. They don't really want to conform. They're trying to get out of their head in one way or another. Tell me about this Nine of Swords reverse. Yeah, they're trying to get out of their head. They're sort of in this like waiting period, very focused on themselves. They could even be sort of in this energy of like victimizing what happened between the two of you. And just like, you know what, like love, emotion, all that, like, nope, it's not for me. They could literally be like in an energy of like, I'm gonna have 37 cats and that's all I'm interested. Like, I don't see them like, dating multiple people or something like that. It's very much like, no, like I'm getting out of my head. I'm starting to feel better with that Nine of Swords reversed. I'm just waiting. I'm investing in myself. Nine of Cups reversed. I'm very like selfish at this time. But at the same time, they're not really getting what it is that they want, like truly. With that Hierophant reverse, this is like an energy of like, if you watch Gilmore Girls, where they're just sort of like, Lorelai reminds me of the Hierophant reversed, where she's just very much like go against the grain and doesn't want help from anyone, doesn't want to meet the status quo, what her parents wanted of her, anything like that. It's very much what this person wants to do is what they're going to do, Gemini. That's how they feel. I don't really even see you in their emotions. Or love in general in their emotions at this time. What they are hiding. This person's definitely hiding that they're very much in their ego. They could also be hiding that there's something that give me one on the Four of Wands reversed. Oh. Gemini, if you are this Queen of Cups archetype, they feel like they want to work so this is what they're hiding, okay? So they feel like they want to work together with you, right? But they feel like you won't let them in, or like there's this level of like keeping them at arms, some sort of insecurity here, unstable home life, or your foundation got messed up, and that really makes them like, it's, you know what it's almost giving me, Gemini? It's almost giving me an energy of like, if I can't have Gemini, I don't want anyone else. If I can't have Gemini, because and it's almost like this energy too, like if you're this Queen of Cups in the upper, like they know you love them too. It's just like, you know, I don't know if this person did something that made you like very standoffish or something like that. It's a very mutual love. They feel like, sorry, I felt like I had to sneeze. I feel like I still do. Breathe through it. Okay, I don't know. It's just like giving me the energy like if that's the way you're gonna be, Gemini, then I don't want you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not gonna want to rebuild this with me, work on a team with me, give me your whole heart again, you know, if you're gonna be difficult about it, no matter what I did in the past, then I don't want you either. Or something like that, but like, that's what they're hiding. And I feel like another part of it that they're hiding is like, that they know that like nobody else is gonna like fill their cup the way you do. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like they know that whatever they did out of ego, or I just heard out of lust. I don't know why I heard that. Like sort of ruined like something that they've been building for a very long time. Tell me about their next action. Toward Gemini. Next action toward Gemini. 3 of Pentacles now in reverse. Now, take this as it resonates. If you are a feminine energy and this Queen of Cups isn't you, like you're not, there could be somebody at work that this person's hiding as well, but take that as it resonates, like a third party or something. So this person definitely feels attraction toward you in the near future. They feel like that spark. They're in this 3 of Wands energy where they want to, you know, get something started with you. They definitely feel the passion, the enthusiasm. Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles reversed, though. But they could feel like, I'm just getting like stubbornness. I don't know if you or this person stubborn. I'm not sure who's stubborn. But it's almost like somebody's like refusing to work on the same page with or on the same page. It could also feel like maybe like outside influences are keeping this person stuck in the near future. Coworkers or something to do with money or something like that. Okay. What else do you want to tell Gemini? Oh, way too many. What else do you want to tell Gemini? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oof. The honeymoon card. Enjoy bliss of holiday time together. That 3 of Wands could also mean you guys are traveling, and then we have deception. So yeah, I mean, we have 2 3s here, 3 of Cups reverse and the 3 of Pentacles reverse. So if you do feel like somebody is hiding another person, I would be, you know, I don't know if this person is just not interested in commitment right now or what. Nothing yet is set in stone with mutable moon. This is your advice and your dreams in a practical plan. Okay, Gemini, well, it seems like, you know, nothing yet is set in stone. And I feel like it's asking, or Spirit's asking you to be mutable at this time. So, you know, going with the flow. And then your dreams need a practical plan. So whatever it is that you set out to do, you can totally do it. It's just you need some sort of practical plan. But that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope it resonated for you in some way. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love hearing or reading your guys' comments. And I will see you on the next video. Bye for now. All right. Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for the person on your mind, and we're going to see their energy toward you. So let's get into it. It's already shuffled off screen or off the thing. So how they see you. Five of Swords reversed, so they feel like you don't really want to fight anymore. They feel like you're focused on yourself with that Nine of Pentacles, pre-Emperor, pre-Empress energy. They see you as the Two of Swords, so something that the two of you might have been, not talking about or avoiding for quite a while. It's almost like now you want to talk about it, but you're not doing it in a like mind gamey way with that Five of Swords in reverse there. You're not doing it out of control, like a control issue or anything like that. They feel like you're living, you're really in your power at this time, Cancer. How they feel about you. The Two of Pentacles reversed. They feel like you're maybe a little chaotic. Maybe your finances are a little all over the place. The Five of Pentacles, yeah, like it seems very financial to me. They feel like the two of you are going back to something in the past that maybe the two of you haven't yet healed from or got over. They could feel like you might feel a little out in the cold, or you're dealing with something financially that you've put a lot of work into, but you could still feel a little skint. That's the word I'm getting. That Two of Pentacles, like, because if the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I'd be like, oh, okay, you're handling it. And I don't know what this is in regards to, but it seems, Pentacle energy is usually like time, health, or money. Usually, like our investments. Okay. What they could be hiding. The Death reversed. The Eight of Cups reversed. And the Judgment reversed. I feel like they don't want you to leave. They don't want anything between the two of you to end. But at times they may feel like they're not following their higher self with that Judgment reversed. Give me one on that Judgment reversed. The Hangman reversed. They can feel like they lack perspective at times when it comes to the two of you. I'm getting a little bit of like stubbornness. I don't see anything bad though, Cancer, but there's a lot of like returning to past things, because I feel like this person, whoever it is that you're dealing with, seems to not be able to get out of their head or look at something and maybe like even a positive light. I see like maybe even like seeing things that happen between the two of you. It's like they keep themselves a little stuck. And then like the two of your connection can't really progress. That's sort of what I'm getting. Let's see their action toward you in the near future. Definitely granting some sort of wish of yours. But we're still in this Hangman reversed energy. We're not interested in sacrificing something. We're not interested in, you know, making good judgment calls or something like that. We're interested in staying a little stuck and not looking for the perspective that we need, like that epiphany moment, like that aha moment, you know, that Piscean. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or there's Pisces here, Scorpio. With that Nine of Swords, it seems like this person in the near future is a little stressed out. Like they're getting what it is that they want with that Nine of Cups, and so are you. But they're just like in their head, and it's like very much a self and oh my goodness, the Nine of Swords is the Nine of Swords. That's crazy. Okay, Spirit. So they meant what they said. I feel like it's almost this energy of okay, so trying to manifest, trying to create, but it's almost this energy, Cancer, it's weird because your person like knows they're the magician, right? So they know that they have the power. But for some reason, it's almost giving me like they're like making up things in their head that it's almost like the two of you have been good, right? Like, because I can do this sometimes. This is really funny. Not funny, haha. Funny, weird. No, just kidding. But I can do this. So that's why it's almost like things are going so good between, and I really just blame it on my Aries Venus. That is my downfall. Okay. So things could be going really, really good with you and a person, right? And then all of a sudden they're like, they just start like making up scenarios in their head about how terrible it could be and like start like sabotaging it because it's been going so beautifully. And that's sort of what I'm getting with your person. And I feel like during that time, the only thing you need to do, Cancer, if you are dealing with a person like this, is give them like reassurance and like talk them off the ledge, so to speak, because like what they're feeling, like, I mean, it seems really real in their head, right? But it's like, okay, are you on your period? Like, you know what I mean? You're about to start your period. What else do you want Cancer to know? Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. And religious factors. I feel like the two of you are both, and then we have engagement at the bottom. Ooh. I feel like the two of you are both in this magician energy. So I'd be very, very cautious of the two of your words. You and your person's words. What else do you want Cancer to know? What's their advice? What do you need to release? Okay, Cancer, there's something here you need to release. Maybe prosperity lies ahead and believe in the impossible. I love it. I love that. So there might be like a mindset shift that you need, especially with that hangman to come up twice there. And I know we're talking about your person, but yeah, there seems to be like maybe like a mindset shift or something about the past that needs a shift. I don't know what that means for you. Like some sort of something that happened between you and your person in the past that like needs a brand new perspective on it. Do you have a friend that like plays devil's advocate with every single thing that you say? Like maybe you need to be that friend to yourself for a minute and like play devil's advocate about a situation for yourself. And like the devil doesn't need an advocate, but do you know what I'm trying to say? Like just so you can sort of like think about the situation in all different ways, you know, like, okay, well, how could we go about this problem that we're having, you know, because it's clear you don't want to sacrifice anything, or you don't want to, you know, your person just seems stubborn, but it's not in like a malicious way that they're stubborn, which is, I like that. It's just sort of like this person seems very honed into their views and their beliefs and what they believe about a situation that happened between the two of you in the past, if that makes sense, Cancer. So it does say you need to release something, and I feel like it is a mindset. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope it resonated. I feel like that one was really specific. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind and their energy toward you. So let's get started. I haven't shuffled yet, so I'm going to shuffle for Leo spirit. Person on their mind. Current energy. Just shuffle these. Clarifying deck. Alright, let's see how they see you. How's this person see Leo? Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles reversed. And the Devil. Sheesh. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. I don't know why I got this, Leah. I feel like this person feels like you're super intense about like the long term. They see you as somebody who is very practical, grounded. But it's almost giving me like you're obsessed with the long term. And I don't know if it's with this person or I don't know if it's about, you know, pentacle energy. So something you're investing your time, energy into. Maybe it's a business, or just your work. But with that Seven of Pentacles reversed, it could be, they could see you as like maybe not really getting that far or getting extremely impatient. I'm going to get one on that Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles again. Yeah, like it's like you're taking things slow, but you're not really seeing an investment. Give me one on the Devil. The Lovers. Oof. You could have like be having, oh my goodness. So the Devil can definitely be like a bad card, right? But the Devil amplifies whatever it is. And what I asked what it is, and it said the Lovers. So this is like, this could be like the twin flame card if you believe in that, Leo. You could have like amazing sex with this person. But you could just feel like this connection has you in like, or this is how they see it, right? So this is their point of view, but they feel like this has them in like a chokehold or something. Like they feel like this is it. In traditional Rider-Waite, the Devil actually has the Lovers down at the bottom, but they're in chains. So it can feel, it's interesting that it clarified that because it almost gives me like you two have like two coins. Like on one hand you have this like Lovers, like sweet, harmonious, like one in a lifetime connection, but like it could switch to where it's like a little toxic, a little dark, a little like possessive, a little controlling, a little, I don't know, 50 Shades, I don't know. Let's see how they feel about you. The Eight of Pentacles, well, definitely have a high standard of how they want to show up. The Page of Cups, aw, and the Empress. Oh my gosh, favorite reading of the day, Leo. Oh, they see you as this Empress. This is a cute little deck, isn't it? Look, she's just in her bathing suit on a little goose or swan or whatever that is. I said a goose. Oh my goodness. Well, they're in love with you. Definitely in love with you. They feel like you're this empress, or I mean, maybe this is your person, Leo, but I'm not really getting that. I feel like they're working on it with you. Like they're very adamant to put in the work. They want to express emotion, or maybe they do. The Page of Cups can be, an expression of emotion through, a love letter or, just like maybe, I don't know. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. I love that. There's a lot of like Virgo energy here. Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. This is what they could be hiding. Two of Wands reversed. There's something here that your person wants to take action toward, but they like fear it or they don't have a plan. The Page of Pentacles, it's something that's caught their eye. It's something, it's after the Ace. So it's an opportunity that they have put in work toward. But with that Two of Wands reversed, it's like, all right, the opportunity is here. We've worked on it a little, but in order to step forward, we don't. Give me the Two of Pentacles or the Two of Wands reversed. Why is it in reverse? The Knight of Swords reversed. They could feel, I don't know, a little inactive. They could feel, I don't know. You know what I'm getting? I'm almost getting that this person is like very impatient and they don't plan before they act. And I feel like that might shoot themselves in the foot a lot of times because we have that Seven of Pentacles clarified by, or reversed, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. And then now we have the Two of Wands reversed, clarified by the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be an active short, but it can also be like extreme or it could be, it's Gemini, so it's communicative, but it's very like harsh, it's very direct, it's very it just comes in like forceful in a way. And so I'm getting like this person doesn't really like it. I'm getting impulsive. Like this person's impulsive or something, Leah. What's our next action? There's some sort of an assumption going on here with that Page of Swords reversed. Why is the Ten of Pentacles reversed? Two of Pentacles. I mean, there's something financially here that we are trying to balance out in order to get to the Ten of Pentacles. So in their next action toward you, they could be assuming something here in the near future about you or projecting some sort of information on you, not really having the whole story, but still trying to like balance something out in regards to like a long-term thing with you, trying to temper something out. I love that Temperance is here because that's going to trump all of these cards anyway. It's almost like they're trying to handle something, again, like we saw up at the top, like long-term, or something that happened that failed that was long term. They're now trying to balance it out. But there's a lot of assumptions going on here, not having the whole story, not getting all of the information, just having a piece and still trying to temper something out, still trying to balance something out. That it gives me like what this person's hiding is like they don't have the whole story. They're just going to act and they don't have the whole story. I don't even know if this reading made any sense to anyone. It was very specific. That's how a lot of my readings have been lately. I don't know. I don't Leo to know. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. What else do you want Leo to know for advice? The end of a tough cycle approaches and conclusions are within reach. Well, I love it. Full moon in Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, definitely. But that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope it resonated in some way. I felt like it was pretty specific. We also have Sagittarius energy out here. That Lovers and that Devil. Sheesh. Okay. Virgo. Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind, their energy toward you. So let's get started. I haven't shuffled yet, so we're going to do that. Alright, so let's start. How they see you. 8 of Wands. You could be at a distance from this person. They could see you as communicating with them. The 9 of Cups reversed. They could see you as a little selfish at this time, Virgo, but still at the same time not really getting what it is that you want. They could see you as heavily in your ego, not really taking any action toward them at this time, a little inactive. Do you want to clarify that 9 of Cups reversed? Why is this 9 of Cups reversed? The Strength reversed. Maybe, you know, you're no longer holding back from this person. Maybe you were holding back from this person for a while, Virgo, and now you've decided, you know, I'm not going to hold back from this person anymore. But I'm not going to give them what they're looking for either. That's sort of what I'm getting. That's sort of how they see you. See how they feel about you. 2 of Wands. 7 of Wands reversed. Oh, and 8 of Cups reversed. Well, they're definitely returning. They can't get over you, but they feel very intimidated by you. They don't want to fight anymore. They're trying to make some sort of plans to move maybe something forward with you here. But it's almost like this energy of like giving in to something that maybe they were standing up for quite a while. Now they're just really not too interested in, you know, proving a point or setting a boundary with you about it anymore. It's just like they just want you. It's what they're hiding, or what they could be hiding, what they're not telling you. 6 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands reversed, and the Magician reversed. Oof. They could have received some sort of bad news, Virgo, from someone that really made them feel inadequate. Or maybe this was, you know, maybe this Page of Wands reversed was you. Like maybe you sort of put this person in their place. And now it's almost like they feel like they're never going to be able to give you know, you enough. They're never going to be able to provide enough. They're never going to be able to create what it is that they want. They're sort of in this like little bit of like immature energy of like a little victimy, honestly. They could feel like they truly just can't give you maybe even what they know you deserve. And that's what they're hiding. This is giving me the energy of like, this is kind of sad to me. But this is giving me sort of the energy of like, you know, like maybe you have somebody that like loves you, like truly like loves you, and they have like $50 to their name, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go buy Virgo like this $50 gift. Like, I know that I have $50 to spend. Like, I'm gonna, um, get this for Virgo. But in the back of their mind, like, they know that somewhere out there, there's like another human being that you could meet that, has, I don't know, $100,000, and they can buy you a $10,000 gift, or something like that. And it's giving like this energy of like, I will never be enough for Virgo because, like, oh, I don't know. I don't know why I'm even getting that. Their next action toward you, the Tower. Chariot could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Gemini, Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles. And Scorpio. Did I say Scorpio? Wow. Okay. So in the near future, if you're dealing with, a Queen of Pentacles archetype, Virgo, tell me what that tower is. Like, what is this tower? What is this? What is this about to shake? Oh, shoot. A lot of cards there, but I'm going to take them all because it sort of paints a picture for me. Yeah, it seems like, do you see how like this King of Cups is sort of in this energy of like feeling sorry for himself a little, but he still is offering something. He's offering this Page of Pentacles could be small, could be a dinner, could be something like that, but he doesn't feel good enough or something like that. Like, all he knows is that he loves this person. That's sort of what I'm getting. And it sort of causes like this tower, like this extreme, like, something to like suddenly change or suddenly shift. And then we have the Chariot here with the Queen of Pentacles, which, like, the Queen of Pentacles is usually like committed. So it's giving me like some sort of determination and willpower to allow this feminine energy to sort of step into their power, because I feel like the masculine steps more into his emotional side. And I feel like that's what's going to happen in the near future. It's safe for you to love wanted to come out. We have separation. And it's safe for you to love. That's crazy. It came out again. What else do you want Virgo to know? The fiery climax approaches. Well, doesn't it, with that tower? Sheesh. And you are good enough. That's what I have for you, though, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person in your mind, their energy toward you. So, let's see. Haven't shuffled yet. I'm going to shuffle. Feels good enough. Feels right. Not good enough. It feels right. All right, let's see. So let's see how they see you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're very practical, very hardworking, slow but steady. I see you as somebody who really shows up for them. Five of Wands reversed. You don't want to fight. You could be in this hermit mode a little bit, so sort of blocking everything out and going within, because maybe ultimately they see you as somebody who wants peace. Um, yeah, I don't think it's a bad energy at all, Libra. Maybe the two of you had some sort of like argument or something like that, and maybe you've sat with it for long enough, and they see that you're not interested in it's almost like you're making some sort of like higher self decision. You know, that's usually like the judgment, but that's what it gives me with that hermit. It's like you're like following like inner guidance, or like, you're not listening to anybody else. Let's see how they feel about you. The Ten of Cups, okay. King of Pentacles, all right. Well, and the Knight of Cups reversed. Well, you could very well be in a relationship with this person. They could be very committed to you with that Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They could be a little moody, or you could feel like at times they're not like vulnerable with you. Um, they could have like these moments of like, yeah, you know that they're stable, they're committed, they're there. Um, you feel very happy, very content with this person, or at least that's how they feel about you. Um, but they could just feel like at times maybe you don't show up with like a romantic gesture the way you should, or the, not should, maybe the way they would like, or you don't just say, hey babe, can we go have a picnic? I don't know. They feel like you're very like future focused. Like they feel like they have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups with you, but they could feel like maybe you prioritize work, or you prioritize, finances or money or something at times over them. Um, it's like you don't take much action toward emotion. It's more of the long term. Does that make sense? Let's see what they could be hiding at this time. There's a lot of masculine energy out here. I feel like this person could potentially not really be saying anything, but they're getting very impatient, which obviously this is what they're hiding or not saying. So they're not feeling like they want to say anything, because they want to show up as this emperor. So they want to show up in this way of, handling everything that they need to handle, not really being too emotional, just handling everything, taking space for your emotions, things like that. But they're getting a little impatient, or the things that they are investing in, they're not seeing much of a result. And that could be what they're not really saying. Let's see what their next action is. The Devil, okay. Temperance. And the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, yikes. What is the Ten of Pentacles reversed? Six of Pentacles. There could be, like, it's interesting because I'm getting, like, this person is a little, I have Capricorn Sagittarius here. Why did I say Sagittarius like that? It's almost giving me like this person there's definitely equal give and take, but there's something between the two of you that's been established for a really long time. I don't know if it's this person. They, it could, maybe they were just in a job for a really long time that seemed very cumbersome to them, or there's this level of harmony and balance, but there, with that devil there, there's also this control or this obsession. Like we have the angel and the devil. It's like on one hand, yeah, we're balanced, we're in love, we have the family, everything we need. But then we have the devil, you know, it's something that's like controlling us, causing us fear, causing us to not be whole, if you know what I mean. And then we have something that we've established for a very long time, but you know, we're giving to it and we're seeing something from it, but it's sort of crumbling. I don't really get that. Or Libra, I'm sure it'll make sense to some of you. What is this devil energy? The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's something that's like failing, but it's like we're obsessed with it not failing or something like that. What do you want Libra to know? All right. I feel like these are just very specific readings today. We have soulmate. I have a bunch that popped out, so I'm going to make the effort. But we have children. We have chemistry. Make the effort. A great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe you need to, you know, disconnect for a while. What do you want Libra to know? What's some advice about this situation? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And hold your vision. So there's something here you need to hold your vision about because luck is on your side. And there will be like, you know, a positive outcome to do with it. I don't know. This is a very specific reading for someone out there. That's what I have for you though, Libra. I hope it resonated in some way for you. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you, the person on your mind. We're going to see their energy toward you. So let's get into the reading. I need to shuffle my cards, still have that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to grab the water. I'm Scorpio. All right. That feels right. All right, let's see how they see you. 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups reversed, King of Wands reversed. So they see you a little bit in your ego at this time, Scorpio. They see you as somebody who is being a little selfish, taking some time though with that 4 of Swords to heal, to stay in solitude. Not really taking action at this time with that King of Wands reversed. They could feel like maybe you're not really getting what it is that you want, like maybe you're not very happy at this time. How they feel about you. The 8 of Swords reversed. They're getting out of their mind. They're getting out of their head about these like it was almost like they were a little bit in like a prison in their mind. They feel like they don't feel supported anymore in a connection with you. They're very much in love with you, with that King of Cups still, though. It's like the overthinking is now stopping, and it's making this person realize, what they've lost or something like that. Tell me what they could be hiding. Five of Wands. They don't want to fight, but they know that in order, if they came forward, they knew that if they come forward, they know that the two of you might have to talk about something that may get a little heated. They feel with that Knight of Pentacles reversed, they could be being very stubborn, and they know that. With that Nine of Swords, they could be having, nightmares, sleepless nights. I feel like this person is very in their head about whatever has gone on between the two of you, Scorpio. I wouldn't say, like, if this is a breakup or something like that, I wouldn't say that this person is like, it's not affecting them. I truly feel like it is affecting them. Let's see what their next action is. Eight of Wands reversed. Five of Swords. Ten of Wands reversed. I mean, I don't really see this person taking any, like, I don't see there being much communication, and it's almost because this person wants to win an argument or wants to win a fight. They're not taking accountability for the part that they played and whatever happened between the two of you either. So if the two of you do speak, it's almost going to be like this, like, well, I didn't do anything, so I don't even know why you're even upset. You know what I'm saying? Pretty straightforward. This reading was pretty straightforward, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. We are flying. 3 wanted to fall out. I'm going to take them. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to receive the highest energy of all. Codependency. Addictions. Okay, so that Nine of Cups reverse can also talk about like drinking or like overindulgence, so makes sense. Are affecting your romantic life. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. So maybe this is like very divine, like whatever's happening in your love life right now is very divine. What's Scorpio's advice? Emotions are running high. Super moon. Ooh, okay. And at the bottom of the deck, the answers you need are coming. In the bottom of that, we have surrender to the divine. So I feel like whatever is going on right now, Scorpio, it could feel like, yeah, your emotions are running high. Like you could feel very justified in whatever's going on between you and this person. I feel like, but, the answers you need are coming. I feel like this person still has a lot of emotion for you, or this is you. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Saggy. Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind and their energy toward you. So let's get started. Sagittarius. Alright. One shuffle here, two. Raining. Let's see. Let's see how they see you. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Death reversed. Judgment reversed. Well, they see you as some sort of missed opportunity in their life. Um, they feel like, mm, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just gonna see like how they feel. They could feel like you keep repeating patterns in your life that really need to change and stop. They could feel like you really need to evolve. They could feel like you don't want to change. They could feel as though you don't really always make good judgment calls, higher level decisions, things that would actually benefit your life. You feel like you don't want to do those things, and it could, you know, have to do with that. It could have you missed opportunities in your life that they feel like you are almost like destined for, or something like that. Let's see how they feel about you. Two of Cups, okay. There's definitely mutual feelings here. They could feel like there's like outside influences that are influencing the connection. Um, they could feel like they're, either you or them is a little closed off to love with that Ace of Cups. Maybe even like a little like selfish. And I feel like it's this person feels very closed off right now from you. You could be in a relationship with this person, or, just have been with them for a while, establish some sort of bond. Like there is definitely mutual feelings here, Sagittarius. They could feel like you're like, mm, they could feel like maybe like they are losing their spark, or you are. I don't know why I got that. I kept hearing spark. Let's see what they could be hiding. This person has a lot on their plate. This person feels very heartbroken. Um, Probably because of something, maybe it's almost like this person was playing some sort of game with you and you weren't really interested in doing that. And it really just made it harder on themselves. Um, and now they're like extremely heartbroken, because maybe something did, you know, it's almost like this person didn't get their way. And now that they didn't get their way, they have to sort of like deal with the consequences of their own actions. And now they're heartbroken about it. I don't know if that makes sense for anyone. But that's sort of the energy I'm getting. The near future, this person's actions. The Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, definitely slow moving. I feel like this person wants to get together with you, collaborate with you in some way. Maybe you work with this person. Um, yeah, I feel like they just like want to get together, but it's a very slow moving, practical energy. I like it. Maybe a Virgo here, could be a Sagittarius like yourself as well. I also have Scorpio. I think that's it. Um, they might even just like want to be friends. Like they might just like miss your like presence, Sagittarius. Maybe like a Friendsgiving. Like maybe you see this person at like a Friendsgiving. But yeah, that's what I have there. I do feel like this person will take action toward you, but it might be a little slower. They want to balance something out with you with that Temperance there. New love. Okay, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Nice. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Maybe there's some sort of new start with this person, or maybe it's somebody completely new. What's Sagittarius said advice? What's their advice? Too many. Conclusions are within reach and bring love into the situation. So I feel like, yeah, whatever you're looking for, especially with that new love, I feel like it's definitely coming as long as you're willing to put in the work and, with yourself as well. Because I feel like, when it comes to love, like, if you're your best self, then you can attract, somebody better. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If it resonated for you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh my goodness. I also am accepting personal readings. Information is down below. And I'll see you on the next one. Capricorns. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind, their energy toward you. So let's get started. I haven't shuffled yet. Show me Capricorn's person on their mind, their energy toward you. How they see them, how they feel, what they're hiding, and what's their next action. Okay. Let's start. How they see you, Capricorn, definitely as a great investment, a great opportunity, something brand new. This could be something new. The High Priestess, they find you very attractive. Oh, why? 9 of Swords. So they find you very attractive, very alluring, very desirable. They could feel like, sorry, I'm a little sick still. They could feel like what it is. They could feel like things before they even have to say it. Or like this person is a little like frightened by the fact that like this person could never lie to you because you would always know, like, oh, Capricorn knows, like I cannot lie to them. Like they would catch on quick to that. Do you know what I'm saying? With that 9 of Swords, this person is pretty stressed out about taking some sort of leap toward you. I still feel like they're going to do it because that Ace of Pentacles is there. They see this opportunity and it's like gleaming and glistening, and I feel like they really want it, but it stresses them out. It stresses them out quite a lot. Let's see how they feel about you. The 8 of Wands. You could be at a distance from this person. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. They feel like this connection between the two of you is very divine. They could feel like you don't really give them much attention, even though they love it. They could feel like the two of you haven't really gotten, like you haven't gotten off to a good start. Haven't had much success yet, right? It's sort of like, I don't think that it's not that they don't want success with you or want a recognition or a positive outcome with you. It's sort of like they see the opportunity with you. Maybe the two of you are talking, but maybe you don't. It could be something even simple as like, maybe you don't post this person on social media and they want a little of attention or they want to be shown off, or maybe you've never taken this person out in public before and they're like, what the heck? Why doesn't Capricorn want to like show me off? Like it's some sort of attention or validation from other people when it comes to the two of your relationship. That's how they feel. But they feel like this connection is very divinely guided, very like orchestrated in like a very divine way. Like they're like oh my goodness, like the way that I met Capricorn was so unique and so um like it had to happen in such a way that just seems very it wasn't a coincidence. There was no way it was coincidence. Just things aligned so well. Do you know what I mean? Eight of Wands, this person they could feel very that they want to express a lot to you, and maybe they want some sort of progression quite quickly as well. Let's see what they could be hiding. Ooh, Capricorn. Hmm. How about this Ten of Swords reversed? Alright. So what they could be hiding, I see two storylines. Especially with that Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Wands. They could be getting over something that was quite difficult for them. Walking away from it emotionally and sort of found a love in you. Like a new love or something like that. If it's not that, and this person, you've known each other for a long time and you had this ending, then they're hiding their emotions for you. And the fact that they just stopped thinking about something that happened between the two of you. And if you're the feminine energy, they could also feel like you don't trust them, and they know that. Let's see their next action. I do feel like they have a lot of emotion for you either way, though. Oh, Queen of Cups reversed. So maybe you are the person that this ending was with. I definitely see there's some sort of an offer here with this Page of Pentacles, but I could see you not really trusting it, or the feminine energy not really trusting it. I feel like the masculine is definitely going to take action with that King of Wands reversed. I'm sorry, why did I say reversed? With that King of Wands, definitely taking action toward what it is that, he desires. But the Queen of Cups reversed, they could feel, the feminine energy here could feel a little, like they don't want to open their heart, a little guarded, maybe even a little emotional. All right, let's see. Some advice for Cappy. Get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens and we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's sort of what I was getting with that Queen of Cups reversed. It's just like somebody isn't really interested right now, but I don't think that the masculine is going to back off. Seems to be some sort of betrayal here that the two of you are getting over or something like that. And a new romantic cycle begins. Well, prosperity lies ahead at the bottom. Well, that's beautiful. Only if you want it, though, Capricorn. I don't know what this person did, so. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm also accepting personal readings down in the description box below. I think my cheapest reading is like $30, so I don't really think it's that, gonna break the bank. Really treat yourself this holiday season. Let's see. Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind, their energy toward you. Let's get started. If this reading does resonate with you, I am doing personal readings. Information is in the description box below. For Aquarius. All right, let's see. Make it a good one for my Aquariuses. All right. How they see you. The Empress reverse. So, okay. Not nurturing this connection anymore. I could see you maybe a little like smothering as well, but let's see. Ten of Swords. Maybe not. They feel like you're done. They feel like you are... Okay. Two storylines here. They could feel like you are just done. You're avoiding them. You could have even like blocked this person because you feel like your insecurities, you know, I'm sure maybe this person caused them, right? But, you know, your insecurities, you know, I feel like your insecurities are like getting in the way of letting this person in. And I'm sure that whatever this person did with that Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, it's completely warranted. On the other hand, if you are this Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, you might have how they see you as you tried to cover up some sort of betrayal. Please take it as it resonates, Aquarius. How they feel about you. Queen of Wands, definitely, you know, Knight of Wands. Okay. And Two of Swords reverse. So I feel like if you were avoiding some sort of elephant in the room, or they were avoiding some sort of elephant in the room in the past, I don't feel like they're doing that anymore, Aquarius. I feel like they do want to take action toward you. We have two feminine energies here, so this could be like a same-sex connection or something like that. If not, then they feel like you're just, you know, very much, they see you as like this Empress, Queen of Wands energy. Even though the Empress is in reverse, they're still an Empress. You know, they still see you as the top tier of all, you know, feminine energies. I feel like they want to take some sort of action toward you. They're not, I feel like they're not going to hold back anymore. Let's see what they could be hiding from you at this time, if anything. I feel like if they're hiding anything, it could be that they want to get together with you. This is a connection that they have never experienced with anybody else with that lovers, but they don't want a commitment. They're not interested in maybe dating only one person at this time. I mean, let me clarify that Hierophant reversed, but that's just the vibe I was getting. Tell me about this Hierophant reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. I mean, they could be sort of holding a little bit of a grudge still of things that maybe you've said. So it's making them almost like, yeah, I'll get together with Aquarius. We can, you know, see each other, have fun together. I still love this person very deeply. This is like a twin flame type energy. But Aquarius is very stuck in their ways, or I am. I'm almost getting it's you though. I feel like they feel like you're stuck in your ways and you have said some very like, I don't know, I just heard the word demeaning. Maybe demeaning things, demeaning words. And so it's almost making this person like very stubborn because I feel like now they have to like get over things that you've said. Tell me their next action. Okay, Knight of Cups. Some sort of... Wow. Okay. Well, I feel like this person has spent some time alone over the, in the near future. I feel like they are going to present you with some sort of action, some sort of love offer, some sort of expression of emotion even, but it's more an action of love. So this could be maybe they invite you to a nice dinner. Maybe they, show up with roses when they do so, right? Or maybe when you guys are out at dinner, they're saying a lot of things that really touch your heart in some way. And with that Nine of Cups, it really makes you happy. It's like a wish fulfillment. With the Hermit, it might even be something that you need to sit with and realize, what is it that I want? What is it that I want with this person? Like, yeah, that lover. Because I feel like the lovers would definitely go both ways, especially in this situation, right? I keep sitting on my feet and they keep falling asleep. Yeah, because I feel like that lovers is definitely mutual. The lovers wouldn't be a situation where it's unrequited, What else, What else do you want Aquarius to know? Past life relationship. So maybe that you knew this person in a past life. And we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Ooh. What else do you want Aquarius to know? Hold your vision. Okay. So hold your vision. Your commitment is being tested. I mean, your commitment can be tested all day, but it's like, what do you want to do about it? Like relationships are gonna have tests for forever, really. But it's like, do you want to sit there and not know your worth, or do you want to be like, no, like I know my worth plus add tax, and I'm gonna hold my vision, right? Of what I know that I deserve. And if this person shows up correctly, then they're my person, and if they don't, then they're not, I'm not saying be difficult, right? But just like hold your vision for what it is that you deserve, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. If you liked it, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Pisces. Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the person on your mind and their energy toward you. I'm also accepting personal readings. Information's down below. Let's get into it. For my Pisces. Pisces, fishies. What the person sees them, feels about them, what they could be hiding, and what is their next action for my Pisces collective. Alright. That's good. I'm going to shuffle this as well. Alright. Let's see how they see you. The Sun. Wow. Happiest card in the deck. So they see you as happy. They see you as maybe glowing, bright. Queen of Wands reverse. You could be a little demanding, or maybe a little, a little inactive is just what I heard, but I don't know why I would, because usually I describe the Queen of Wands differently. Tell me about this Queen of Wands reverse. Why is she reversed? Way too many there. Way too many. Not taking all those. Why is the Queen of Wands reversed? The High Priestess is reversed. I think I feel like maybe... Ooh. I think I feel like maybe you're like... not taking like the best care of yourself right now, Pisces. like you're not being yourself. Like you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting your like inner guidance. You're being a little like paranoid. Um, but that Seven of Swords reversed, I don't feel like you're hiding anything. You might be like trying to turn over some sort of new leaf as well with this person. Or I'm getting that you're healing. I don't know if you recently like underwent like some sort of surgery or something like that, but I'm almost getting that you're healing. And they see that. How they feel about you. Eight of Cups reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Nine of Pentacles. Well, they can't get over you. Their emotions, you know, always stay with you. A Page of Wands reversed. They could be a little immature right now. Tell me about this Page of Wands. They feel like the two of you are healing a very, very, very divine connection with that Lovers there. They can feel like they're working on themselves. It's almost like having independence in a relationship. They could feel like, you know, the two of you are sort of doing your own thing outside of each other. Like no codependent energy at all right now, which I feel like isn't bad. They feel like you are in pre-Empress energy. But they feel like you're healing. Again. But that Lover's there, I mean, that is definitely like a rare connection. It's one in a lifetime. One or two, maybe. Let's see what they are hiding, if anything. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Queen of Cups reversed. The Two of Swords reversed. They could feel like you have recently exposed to them that they could feel like you are, this is what they're not saying, right? So they feel like maybe you'll never trust them. They feel like you're extremely stubborn or stuck in your ways. They could feel like you don't ever avoid anything. You always lay it out on the table. And I feel like because of something that happened between the two of you, it's almost made you not trust them. Now, if they are this Queen of Cups reversed, then they just don't trust you, and that's what they're hiding. They could feel um, like the connection is sort of like at a halt because of the mistrust, like the distrusting. Let's see their future actions. The near future. There's some sort of action here, some sort of risk that's taken with this Four of Pentacles reversed that might make the feminine energy feel a little insecure, and maybe have her start assuming things that maybe she shouldn't. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles reversed. The Page of Pentacles, some sort of message or apology or something like that. Tell me about the Page of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords, okay. Give me one more on this Ten of Swords, Page of Swords reversed. The Temperance. I mean, we're trying to heal something. We're trying to harmonize something. Somebody could literally start accusing someone of betraying them. But we're trying to, with that Temperance there, we're trying to, there's some sort of risk that's taken and some sort of apology that's made or something like that that makes the feminine energy like get sort of like overly stubborn, or you know, not wanting to change something, or and they might start like getting like a little paranoid. And it might cause like somebody to like accuse somebody of betrayal. That's sort of what I'm getting. I feel like healing takes time. Tell me what you need to tell Pisces. Unrequited love and worth waiting for. Okay. So there's something here that's unrequited, Pisces, maybe that you're feeling. What's it, Pisces advice? Nothing will come of this situation. So if you had a fight with somebody or something like that, I don't feel like it's going to be the end of the world. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, so I feel like Spirit's urging you to sort of look at the bigger picture because something here is not a big deal and you might be blowing something up a little bit. But that's what I'm getting for you. I hope that it resonated in some way. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.